Happy Wednesday, guys. Welcome back to No Remorph. Man, it's a tough week to start out with. We were excited for the show, having John back. We want to catch up with John for sure. It's going to be a good show regardless, but we had some pretty atrocious news through the week, and I think everybody's kind of becoming aware. But Kike, Aaron, Barbosa down there at Bosa Balls. Jamie and I got the shirts on tonight. Somebody we've known since we got into this. Was one of the first people that kind of gave us a tough time. Said, hey, man, start your show up. What are you waiting for? Start your show up. And then wouldn't come on our show. Still won't come on our show, but is always in the audience, right? He's in all the different shows, showing support for the last several years. For sure. Yeah, lost a couple people in his family. Lost a nephew, and then kind of kept that under wraps while his wife was going through some issues too, and lost her Tuesday morning. So super early in the morning, everybody kind of woke up to that news with, hey, Diana's passed, and her battle's finally over. That's the upside. She doesn't have any more of the issues and pain and stress and dealing with it, right? But doesn't help the fact that person is going to be missed. So hearts go out to you, Kike. Definitely community is stepping up too. They're doing several different things coming. We've got an auction and fundraiser for the family. That's just to help with all kinds of things, guys. There's tons of stuff around these events aside from just the absolute pain in the ass and misery that it is already. You've got stuff that crops up. I mean, people coming in from different areas. You've got to feed people. You got to house people. You've got to make arrangements. There's all these things that the last thing you want to worry about is like where are you going to scrape up a little bit of extra. Wasn't planning on this money. So I think that's the idea behind this, and to get a little bit of help his way, at least to take away that portion of it. Can't help with all of the other parts of it really, right? Other than sending your wishes and prayers, but at least we can help alleviate some of that stress that comes with the situation. So Friday night over on what would be Gene Ward's normal broadcast, they're going to do an auction fundraiser over there. I believe that starts at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 Eastern, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah. Be sure you swing over. There's a lot of great donations already in there for people to bid on. There's going to be links to the different cash apps and stuff if you want to just donate money directly, don't want to do anything with exchange of items and stuff. Completely makes sense. And if you can't do anything but come out and say hi to everybody and support the community, just come hang out for the sake of being together as a group and all sending the right positive thoughts, right? So behind that, they're following up with end of the month, going to do another similar fundraiser again, cover some of the overage and lag that some of these other things don't do on the RWO show. So prepare yourselves for that. They're getting a list together for what's going to be donated there, and a way to get stuff to Aaron too. So Kike, sorry for your loss, brother. Nothing a person can say to fix that. So anyway, yeah, we won't dwell on that. Doesn't help anybody's situation to sit and dwell, but we'll move on through the show. We've got not a ton of different news on the snake side of things, right? We don't have a ton going on. We've got pairings finally starting to do their lockups. It's going to be an interesting 26. It's all kind of leftover stuff from 25 that didn't go, or we missed some of the follicles that were growing, and now they're regrowing again. So it's almost like a half in between year for us, where normally we wouldn't be pairing as much now. We're kind of hitting some of those 6-month off schedule animals. So going to be interesting to see what we get from some of that. Jamie's got a couple of geckos that have ovulated and are ready to lay their eggs anytime, right?
Yes. So. Last week I said, hopefully I'll have egg news, but no such luck.
Yeah.
Any day.
So we're watching those every morning. We'd go down and check lay boxes and peek at them, and they're still fat and sassy, but they're just not getting rid of those eggs yet. So
every morning, noon, and night.
And those are always fun to look forward to. That stuff's brand new for us. It's all brand new pairings and brand new experience on the gecko side. So that's cool. But yeah, a lot of other news out there. I mean, our expo season starts when things thaw, but that's 3 months out. So it's going to kind of be some of the same repeat news through the week. And if we get new stuff, we'll let you guys know. But right at the moment, we're pretty stagnant. We're doing our ice fishing and trying to pretend it's not 0, -10, whatever it might be for the
It's
day,
so cold.
and enjoy the winter for what we can, right?
Yeah.
But
I think Deeds Not Words might be dropping a message tomorrow, is what I originally had heard.
yep, that is coming up starting February, so keep your eyes peeled for that too. That is a great program and incentive for folks to give back a little bit to people that give to us and have given, veterans and the EMS and emergency people, first responders. There's a whole group of people that are involved with the receiving on that program too. So it's fantastic. Chris, I think, is going to probably continue to do that every year. It's just it's a good way to give back. So February, that starts up. Definitely be part of throwing those out there when he starts giving us advertising material. We'll definitely push that. Got to support all those guys. But yeah, we do have an affiliate of the week. Every week we rotate through these guys. We're going to do one every week until we get through that list. I think there's 32 people in that program now.
Sounds right.
But yeah, we're down to like number 7 or 8, and this week it happens to be Eddie over at Static Morphs. Devin, his kind of collab partner and partner in crime, was last week, but Eddie's got some amazing stuff he's hatched over there. Tons of really nice Stranger Project animals. A lot of it going into clown, but not all. But some really high-end animals they've produced recently, and still have a lot of the pieces and parts that go into those projects too available. So don't be afraid to reach out to him. He stepped up kind of in a different way than other people have chosen to, and he said, throw in a $250 store credit on the trivia this week for him. So
That's awesome.
I said, are you sure, man? He goes, oh yeah, absolutely. He said, throw in the $250. Hopefully somebody that's going to use it gets it. And we'll do our standard 10 for the week, which kind of feels like silly to throw in there with $250 with Eddie's project stash. But yeah, so $250 goes to the lucky trivia winner tonight in credit towards Static Morphs, and an additional 10 Forge coin to throw in your pot if you already have some of that rounded up. But yeah, I guess, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough to move through news like Aaron's news and get into a show, but we're going to have a good time with this. We're going to catch up with John. I know he had a lot going on last year, and he's got some different plans for this year, and we're excited to have him back. We're always grateful when people will take time out of their day and their schedule to sit down with us and catch up. So on that note, guys, unless you got something different I'm forgetting, I'm going to run some commercials, and should we get John out here? Start this conversation, see how he's doing?
Sounds good, man.
All right. Perfect, man. We'll see you guys in just a couple minutes here. Bear with us, and we'll see how John's doing. If I can ever find this darn, you'd think all of these shows we've done, I'd find this button.
Should be
And
right
there
there.
it is.
Hey folks, here at The Forge we prioritize promoting people from the community, especially where we see opportunity to share some valuable insights or products with our followers. That is why we are thrilled to have BNS Reptilia as a sponsor. Chris is a fantastic example of bringing value to the community, with years of experience keeping a variety of animals from ball pythons and blood pythons to boas or colubrids and more. Chris brings a wide breadth of knowledge and a collection of beautiful animals. Chris also carries Coco2go and The Chipper, two of the highest quality reptile bedding products on the market. If you want to learn more about any of these species, are looking to add to your collection, or in need of some top-notch substrate, please don't hesitate to reach out to Chris at B&S Reptilia. Chris is also a member of a growing community of breeders who accept Forge Coin, so don't forget to show them your Forge Coin.
All right, that's a nice quick little run. Jamie, you're going to jump backstage. You're going to round up some trivia stuff for $250 again, guys, toward Static Morphs. That's a huge credit towards some really nice animals over there. And I would inquire. I think it might shock some people what he actually has and just doesn't post, doesn't talk about.
Oh yeah,
He's got some
really
like
nice stuff.
Yeah, byproduct animal too, because like some of what he's producing is 15, 18K. I mean, not everybody's in that market, but you might be able to grab one of those stepping stones that helped build that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anyway, so Jamie, good luck. Filter us some questions. Anybody in the audience, if you got stuff for John you want us to touch on or you want us to bring up, definitely throw them out there. Jamie's going to be filtering that stuff. I can't do that and talk to the guests. It'll be a mess. So that's her job. She's going to do a good job of it. And let's get John out here, man. He's been patient back there and waiting. So see you in just a few, Jamie. You've got a surprise for John a little later too, don't you?
Yes.
I don't even think he knows, but we'll explain it right before he heads in there.
Surprise!
Surprise! So, John, not much, man. Welcome back. Thanks again for swinging out with us. I know we've had you on a couple times. Well, once originally with your son, Chance, right, to kind of introduce you guys to us and everyone else a little bit. I want to say a year and a half ago now at this point. It's been a while.
Over a year. I think it was like episode 30-something.
Yeah, it's back there a ways, right? Yeah, it's 100%, Jen. 100%. And we had you back with Mike and Sarah, right? And doing a clutch cutting. That was kind of cool. Wasn't a great time to visit. Great time to see some new animals.
Right. Chance cut those eggs on the live because he had that messed up chicken wing. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but he went and had an MRI, check everything. One of them healed good. The other one was like 50-60% healed, so he's back in the brace again.
Oh, really? Okay.
You go back in.
Yeah, no, I hadn't heard that, and that some of that stuff is just nagging too, right? You think you're getting it back on the right track and you do something silly or you slip a little bit and catch yourself and tear a bunch more junk, it's like...
He never did anything to mess it back up. It just didn't completely heal.
Ah, gotcha. Well, I tell myself it's stuff like that because both of my shoulders are coming apart on me. Like, get them up to, a 90-degree angle, and boy, it feels like somebody's got a screwdriver in the joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I
try to...
I don't go to the doctor.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I'm the same way,
something.
man. Yep. I took a slip out here. We had rain, believe it or not, a week ago, and then, of course, it froze solid, so the entire driveway is just like a hockey rink out there. And I stepped off my tractor after plowing and went right to the ground, and, of course, stuck my arm out and tweaked that shoulder, and first thing I did, 3 days I was doing this, just doing the rotations, trying to loosen it back up because I am not going to the doctor for it, man. There's no way.
Yeah.
It's one that I damaged before, so.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there you go, man. All the shout outs for Kike again, guys. I mean, there's stuff coming up for them, and yeah, we talked a little bit during the commercial just backstage, and it's so hard, like how we all know this, right? We've all been through these different situations in our lives, whether it's, somebody extended or someone close to us, and there's nothing you can say that's going to change the situation at all.
No.
It's reach out, let that person know you're there, you're an ear, you're a shoulder, we're a helping hand with a little bit of donation history, however we can help that way. But it's so tough to just talk about. It's never going to assist,
With most of being in the hobby as well, is anybody that lives close enough, offer to take food over so they don't have to mess with that or go clean the snake.
Yeah, get them out of that rodent room or go help them, do his rotation through the room and his cleanings or whatever it might be for the day, just be
Maybe a
there.
small gesture on what you're thinking, but it's a huge gesture to them.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Great sentiment and great idea. I know there's a lot of Florida people that maybe even it's a 3 or 4 hour drive, make sure that that's cool on his side, but reach out in that way. So it's a great idea.
Yep.
But yeah, we've been in touch, John. I think we talk minimum probably 7-8 times a week through the different chats and kind of just giving each other a tough time back and forth, little photo updates, whatever it might be in those different arenas. So we do get to see some of what you've hatched out, what you did for progress on your collection through 25. But can you
Yes.
kind of catch us up and just kind of remind everybody like numbers you had hatch and what kind of projects those were in?
I got some notes, by the way, John. I'll ask you some questions if you miss anything from 2025.
I'm old. I will miss some stuff. I promise.
Yeah.
But this will be our 4th year of production. No, 5th year of production. We went 4 the first year, figuring it all out. 7, we were more comfortable and everything, and then with the market being oversaturated in 24, we only did 4 clutches that we specifically wanted. And then last year we upped the production because a lot of the hatchlings we had bought the first and second year were now of age.
Yep.
Last year we did 18 clutches.
Oh, so you had said when we had you on, you were like, we're going to shoot for 12 to 15, and you actually did 18. So that's awesome, man.
We could have paired 32, but we only did 22, and 18 of them went. I was expecting the 12, 15 range.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, that's great numbers, though. I mean, so I think we actually swapped years because we did 18 or 19 in 24. 25, we went down to the 5 or 6. So I think you and I, or us and you, kind of just flipped places as to production.
Yeah.
But a lot of that was... I was going to say, a lot of that was due to like what stages our real project animals were in too, right? So a lot of the stuff, if it wasn't critical to our project and we're waiting on a female to get to size, we skipped a lot of stuff last year for that reason, to not create duplicates and things that, we might hit a nice animal, but we might hit 7 that we really don't need. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and this past season, that's our equivalent of your season before. There's some stuff that we want for 4 to 7 years down the road, but we needed to make them now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly. So what projects were you mainly focused in last year? I mean, what was your biggest production line going towards?
Mostly a lot of herpide stuff, which when she got hers originally, she didn't want to play the Codom game like me and Chance. We're trying to learn all these genes, and we're still learning. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to nobody. But she didn't want to play that game, so she has 1/1s of like dreamsicles, which one has pastel. The Exanthic pieds, one of them may have yellow belly. And what's your other one? Oh, the orange ghost pieds. So she just did the 1/1, so she knows exactly what she's going to get. And then
visual orange ghost.
Go ahead.
Visual orange ghost pieds.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she ended up with 6 of them, which a 1/1 is spoken for by someone as long as they meet his eye and he likes the male and the female type thing.
Yeah.
And then one other gentleman wants a female, and the other 3 will be available. She ran some hypo stuff that she wanted. She wants to make she saw JD's Firefly TSK Clown years ago in Arlington. So she wants to make one. So we got the ingredients years ago. We hit the TSK Clown, but that whole TSK clutch, we're not keeping anything back, and a different gentleman's getting that whole clutch. He made a deal that he wants to get all 6 of them.
Okay.
Then Chance, he focused on his puzzle, getting hypo with it. and his tri-stripes. We hit 2 visuals, a possible third, but we don't know if it's tri or if it's the influence. So we got to get those tested once the tri-stripe test is out. But that one we're going to have to test. Another one is the father is het ultramel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we have to test for that with those ships.
Did you do anything with Sunset at all?
We did 1 normal het sunset to a GHI fire het sunset. We hit 1 visual, which I may or may not keep depending on the sex. If we keep it, then the normal het sunset breeder female will be released. But I'm gonna hold on to the big male. Unless this one is male, I may let him go instead.
Okay.
But either way, one of them's probably going to come available.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you also did some Xanthic stuff, right? I mean, weren't you producing several Xanthic clutches?
Actually, her VPI clown or VPI pods are coming out now. I can show 2 of them crawled out. She laid 3 slugs and 3 good ones. We're waiting on one last one to crawl out. Then the only out of this pairing, though, it's a bunch of genes. I'm only going to have to test for the DG and possibly the Orange Dream.
Okay.
But it was a VPI clown to a pastel leopard, possible OD, pied, double het VPI DG.
Okay, gotcha.
Wow.
So you've basically, you've got some testing to do there, though. I mean,
for sure.
To know what you really want to keep from that group, right? So you're shooting for the
everything's going to be 100% het for the VPI clown and pied. I just got to test DG.
Right. And that's where you're going with it.
I'm gonna have to test for OD probably because the 2, maybe 3 that they look like they might have some OD alien head stuff and not be any of the pastel and definitely not the leopard. And but it just don't really have the draggy stuff at the tail like an OD usually does. But of course they're in the ones that came out VPI.
Okay.
So we don't know.
And taking a
testing.
I was going to say, taking a look, shoot over some photos from that. Can usually tell between pastel and OD, even in Xanthic. So it does some odd things with not just the pattern, but just the overall look of the animal,
And, I mean, personally, I think it is, but I'm not going to be one of them guys. I want to know for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I absolutely wouldn't go on it, but I'd be curious to see. It's for my curiosity, John. Help me out. I just want to see them.
Yeah, I can send them to you because we'll probably keep a 1-1 out of it, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Then other than that, the double het DG Monsoon, I put to pastel super inchy DG, and we got blessed on all the freaking pairings and all the damn tests and stuff last season. Because we had a het clown, which was proven and all that was possible G-stripe. I have a Confusion Cinnamon double het G-stripe clown that I put to her. She proved. We got a red stripe Kiki and a couple G-stripes. One may be another Kiki, but I got to test it.
Nice.
To a couple people Wiz suggested, and one of them said G-stripe, one of them said Kiki, one of them said not.
Okay.
Then we had another het clown that was het hypo. We got a pastel or a fire lesser hypo clown out of it. So she proved that pied, that's double het DG VPI, was a 66 that she got from Ozzy years ago. But we were going to pair them no matter what. But whenever it shed, we sent it in and it came back 100% double.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That DG Monsoon clutch, 4 out of 5 came back visual DG, and 3 of the 5 are het Monsoon.
Wow.
Very cool.
So
Very
great
cool.
odds on your het stuff. Holy man.
Yeah.
So we'll probably get kicked in the nuts this year, but
Right. That's how that goes, man. So you had talked about when you were on last time, you talked about, well, one of you talked about paint. I don't remember who it was. Somebody wanted paint, and you talked about Starburst too in Pompeii. Did you do anything that way at all through the year?
the Pompeii, we're still waiting for the female we made to put the male we made to her to get the black pastel spot nose side.
Yep.
And we're still chasing that on the side just because I want to make one with our own stuff.
Yeah.
The Starburst, we did have a Starburst clutch, and I think 2 of them are Starburst. One for sure. I think the second one is as well. The others came out either Leopard Lav or Inchy Lav, and then I think one is plain Lav.
Okay.
The puzzle, Chance wanted to get it, but we're limited on real estate right here because they're still in the house. We haven't duplicated our garage like what we spoke about.
Yep.
We're going to let the snake money collect till we can pay that and pay cash so we don't have no debt.
Well, yeah.
So we're
Smart.
We're keeping everything limited to our little footprint here.
Good idea, man.
There's some crazy projects.
If I said puzzle, I meant paint.
Paint. Yeah. Yeah.
Paint, yeah.
Yep.
Because he has
So-
the puzzle.
Yeah.
You've got crazy projects going, but that also, I mean, some of the pairings you talked about had to make really nice expo animals too, didn't it?
Yes.
I mean, didn't you had a lot to bring to, did you do a lot of vending in 25?
The 4 clutches we made in 24 and the 18 from 25 aren't listed anywhere. And nothing from 25 has gone to a show because they didn't, even the very first clutch didn't have, or no, that one clutch did. The one clutch had enough meals. The double head monsoon stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
that's what we're gonna run into. I'm building some table fodder was part of what was supposed to happen last year, right? So we'd have stuff for the shows, and so we're gonna end up with them now. And if we're lucky, we'll have them maybe for the end of the season shows. Otherwise, they're gonna be a year down the road, and it's just timing is so weird on some of that stuff, man.
Yeah, by the time Fall Dallas and ARBC came around, I think we had maybe 4 other clutches had eaten enough to go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But we with the selections we made last year, probably 15% or less are $200 or less.
Yeah.
Based on current market, blah, blah, blah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, but that's kind of what well, at least in our side of it, what we're seeing is like the really reasonable animals aren't selling. The really high animals aren't selling. That stuff that's kind of in that weird sweet spot from the 300 to right up to about 1100 if it's right for somebody. That's the market that seems to, they're just moving because people can use them. There's a ton of the other stuff out there. There's like an excess of that 300 and under animal. You know what I mean? It's like that stuff didn't move at all for us. If we grouped it, it would move. You know, group it with some other things that made sense for somebody just starting out, like a starter clown with 3 codon package. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like the one gentleman getting the TSK clown clutch, the Delta edition, whatever, of added value for what does possibly come up to be Het Clown, because everything's visual TSK, then I didn't run the tests, didn't check them or none of that, because what it would increase for, say, half the clutch hits, what it would increase, the pricing's going to eat it up. So I just discounted the double visual animal and decreased a lot on the other to allow the gentleman the room to go pay for his own test, and he can resell what doesn't fit his program and get some of that money back.
Yeah,
Makes
absolutely.
sense, man.
And I want to do the same thing with this potential Het Sunset clutch, since it was a het to het. We did get the one female or the one visual sunsets we know he proved.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not going to mess with running that test because they're not that expensive now anyway. And if somebody wants all 5 of them, I'll do a discounted price to allow them room to do that.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that's smart. And we found that stuff tended to move for us when we made decisions like that. Like I say, stuff that is completely usable on its own. Do you really want to make that adjustment, or do you want to drop each animal and put it in a 3-4 animal group? Somebody can use that then, you know. So we had to do a lot of that last year. Pretty much moved everything we felt like we had to move, but it was work. I mean, it was work getting stuff out the door and into people's hands. It hasn't made a full turn yet, I don't feel like. We did okay at the shows. We sold some animals, paid for our tables and things, got our name out there. We haven't done a ton of expos, so I was curious on your side of things how that kind of went. You did how many last year, John? 3,
Just the
4?
2 NARBCs last year.
Just the 2 Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
We're doing both of those again this year. And Third Coast had posted a deal for a place about an hour and a half from here. It's some new show I don't know anything about, but it's a more local show. So we're signed up for that one. It's 2 weeks after the Dallas show.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we're going to hit that one up and try to get rid of a lot of the pet level
Look
stuff.
at this character.
There he is.
He snuck right in behind you there.
Arm's looking good, man.
I got the arm and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came over for a sponge bath after the show.
There you go.
Right.
Good to see
I
you
assume
guys.
that you too, Mike. I assume that's Chance giving sponge bath.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
I won't get in y'all's way. Nice to see you guys.
No.
You
Good
too.
to see you, Mike. Hope you're well, man. Heal up that wounded wing.
It's difficult. It really is. This is my second go on the same shoulder, and it's really been tough. But one of them didn't take, but this time they put some PRP in, like stem cell stuff, and they did an extra anchor, and they did some things. And I heard what you said earlier, which was whatever you did that caused it, and I swear I didn't think I did. And the longer it goes and the less I do, the more I think maybe I did. Maybe I did cause it, but I'm taking it extra careful this time. So
Absolutely, man.
fingers crossed. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, you bet, man.
Right?
Anyway,
Yeah, he needs to get a heel. I'm tired of feeling his feet for him.
Right.
don't ask for the details if you don't want to hear them. So, anyway, y'all are having a great show. We were at home watching it, and I said I got to go over there and pop in. So, Sarah, we're going to say hi to you guys as well. But anyway, great show
Yeah, tell her
Appreciate
hi,
you,
for
Mike.
Sure.
as always.
Yep. So yeah, that's crazy. And you guys are literally what, half a mile? Not even?
It's exactly a half mile.
Okay. Yeah. That's comical, man. I remember you guys running back and forth on the last one. It cracked me up. I'm like,
Yeah,
they
we
can't be
usually
that
just-
far apart.
No, we usually just take the golf cart or the buggy.
Yep.
That's
There you
cool,
go.
man.
So, travel and plans. I know when we first met for that brief 10-minute deal right outside the expo in Daytona, like, do you plan to hit more of that stuff through the year? Did you do any of that in 25?
Yeah, we went to Daytona last year.
Okay.
And we were going to try to go this year, but I'm also trying to get into Sear. If I can
Nice.
get into Sear, then we probably will not be able to do Daytona just because the vacation days from work.
Yeah.
Sure. And when you say get in, you don't mean vend.
Vend.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Do you have a channel into that? I heard that was already kind of closed and tight.
It wouldn't be a ball python thing. She's cutting way back on her piebald stuff, on her ball projects next year or this coming season right now, because she's going to run. We have 5 adult female hognose that she's going to pair up.
Oh, nice.
So they
Nice.
won't be ready for Dallas or nothing like that. They'll still be eggs, whatever. But by the time Sear comes around in August or that fall time frame, late summer, fall, they'll be ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So was that always part of the plan, or was this like a recent pickup? I know you mentioned hoggies on our first visit with you,
Oh,
but I hadn't heard.
She's been collecting them for 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Probably
Gotcha.
4 years. 4 years.
So what are the projects look like on that side? We really didn't dive too much into that. Are you doing all the Conda stuff and all of the
Hey,
Swiss
on
and
your list. Well, come over here and say what they are because I don't remember. This
yeah,
hurt.
it'd be good to see Bridget.
I only have one female. It's a sable exanthic, so the sunburst.
Okay.
And I'll be pairing her to a sable head albino.
I've got one conda and one that's not a conda. Both of them are het toffee. Then
Okay.
I've got an exanthic het sable, and then I've got the storm cloud female that I'm raising up,
The sable exanthic.
the sable exanthic.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I've got a red gene,
Extreme red.
extreme red gene with what was it? With sable.
I think it's sable, albino, and something else.
Yes, I gotta go back and look on her. And then I've got
Those definitely keep the labels stuck to them, but they're all asleep in the refrigerator right now.
yeah, they're all because they're.
All brumating. Yeah.
And then we did make, what is yours? The sunburst.
Both the two that I made last year, are the sunburst, and one of them is conda, one is Arctic conda.
Arctic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Gotcha.
trying to think of what the other ones are. I've got an exanthic male that's
Have you seen the storm cloud?
I've seen photos.
Yeah.
Well, get it out.
yeah, this is
Those-
one of them.
It may bite me.
We hope so.
Probably.
Hey,
This is one of Alicia's babies.
yeah, we got.
Oh,
this.
okay.
She picked this up from Alicia, and
You can see her already
Daytona.
coming out. She's growing too.
They're not
Here,
biting.
let me
They ain't food.
Here.
swap you
Chill out.
up.
Yeah, she her
Keep
mouth
your mouth
is
shut.
always open.
Yeah, she's opening it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Really.
And
Cool.
it's really darker than it looks on the screen.
Got nice bellies.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a checked up black belly.
Yeah.
That's
Real
cool.
checked.
No, basically the little ones are always hungry, and then when they start getting about teenager, they get fussy, and then when they get adults, they're chill. They're so laid back. You can just pick them
Yeah.
up, and I like them once they hit that adult, but the teenage they're really hissy.
Yeah.
On my sunburst female and the sable het albino, I know I mentioned on the show last time, but the other two, she only laid the 4 eggs. 2 of them were duds, and then those 2, and we got lucky and hit the double visual on both. So we're
Yeah.
keeping both. They happen to be male female, but those 2 I personally bought from Tom and all that. So one baby out of every clutch until they pass, we'll sell it, and that money will be donated to Tom's memorial fund for the vet studies at Auburn.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. What is your favorite animal? The one you go out and peek at every time you walk by? That's from Randall over there at Lindworm.
Hey, move over. That microphone picking up.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. We could just barely hear it. John says, "Scoot away from that mic."
She don't look like much, but she's growing.
Oh, I was gonna say that's really bright. You got there you go. So DG, you've got OD in there. To what all is in that thing?
Super Pastel, Mojave, Inchy, DG, Het Monsoon.
Oh, okay. No OD. So the Super Pastel Mojave is what I'm seeing as OD there.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful animal, man. That's the one you got to look at every time you go by.
With so many, I don't get to look at one that often, but I always check on her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know that monsoon's hiding in there too. That's got to be part of it.
Yeah, well, this year, provided she grows follicles, but she's finally of age, made weight. I have a normal double het DG Monsoon female that Pastave double het DG Monsoon's going to go to.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to try to hit hopefully a monsoon, and really hoping for the double visual and be male to put back to her later.
Yeah. Maybe
So-
your odds will follow, man. You even sounds like you did good on the hognose too. So.
Well, we stage all our stuff. Like if we know we want to make something in 3 years, we'll make something now. And if it's a male, then we keep it. If it's female, we keep it. Well, if it's female, we shoot for the male the following year. Or I'm sorry, if it's male, we shoot for the female the next year. If not, then we can wait while the female's growing up before we ever try for that other one we need to eventually put together for the project itself.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's a shift that I think sometimes people go in a little goofy with, and you really kind of need that female in place, like even before you male shop, really. I mean, you can have something in mind, and if a great deal comes by, fine. But, like, you got 2 years there to sit and kind of figure out, hey, do I need to quick go grab a male that fits this better? And it seems like it took us a little bit to kind of get in that mindset, I feel like, Jay. Don't you feel like?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
we'd have the...
couple of years.
Yeah, you'd have the male hatch that would work in the project and you'd hang on to it. Well, you're kind of better off just moving that male out because that female's not going to be ready for 2 years. Something better is coming down the line. If you don't hatch it yourself, go find it on the market, what you need to really fit that bill better, And we were really locked in on keeping those males and females right from the start, and it just doesn't make sense in a breeding program, to kind of follow that. It's move the stuff around, get the new blood in there, get the things you need at the time you need it. So yeah, that's smart, man. That's smart.
Well, everybody's seeing it now. Okay, I want this male and I want this female. Well, what you're saying is get the female now, because what that male costs right now, you can't do nothing with anyway, unless you have another thing you want to pair it to.
Exactly.
But if you only move for that one pairing, wait 2 years and get that same male with something else for that price you were willing to spend 2 years prior.
Yep.
Yeah, or like I say, when you've hatched all that stuff, like a lot of the projects we were in, we were hatching the stuff to move that project forward because there wasn't stuff out there. But at the same time, keeping that male from that just because of that for those 2 years made no sense. Like that male, after that 2 year period, isn't doing us any good. We were better off to sell that male side in that clutch or whatever that project was way back when we hatched the females we needed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we thought about it all wrong and we held on to that stuff. Well, now we've got an overage of it and we're kind of short on some of the things we'd like to see in there because of that. You know what I mean?
Now those males have to have like 3 codoms and a couple hets in them before we're going, yeah, maybe we'll hang on to that. We just are going to pass them along because it just doesn't make sense.
It's
screwing yourself.
That's the phase that we've finally hit the entry level side of.
Yeah.
It'll just get better as the years progress. But where we're fortunate is there's 80 adults, 37 sub-adults, and the rest are babies. We've got to see what we're going to keep from this past season. But anyway, out of roughly 235 snakes right now, just on the ball pythons, Chance has his likes, Bridget has hers, I got mine. So we're doing our own thing, our own little lanes, but we have the ability to cross things over as we go.
Yep. Perfect.
So with that 80, with that 150, 120, call it, that we're keeping and growing up, plus what's adult already, just out of those snakes, we've got 13 visual recessive genes, up to 2 that are just hets. Like the Monsoon is a het. We don't have that visual. But I have a Candino. We already have albino. So if the Candino proves to throw candy, then we have the 2 hets. Yeah. And then on that, we have 37 codoms.
Yeah, that sounds like if we were to take a full Husbandry Pro printout and swap them, it sounds like we're on the exact same page. We've got so many visual recessives and codom stacked on both sides, and that's kind of nice because very similar. Jamie's doing the pied stuff. I started with the clown and exanthic stuff. Jason likes the DG lace stuff, so they all play nice. And we can take stuff from Jay's over to Jamie's and get it in pied. We can put the lace over in Jason's puzzles. I mean, it makes sense to work projects that way if you've got the space, the time, and the interest. Yeah. But it's a weird way to work too, because you do have a lot of animals you're going to produce that you need to move somehow, right? So those aren't small numbers. To me, 20 clutches a year is not a small number. That's a
With a
lot of
full-time
animals
job,
out
it's a
there,
lot.
Yeah.
you know?
Yep. As you start feeding those things and you're looking at how many of those you don't need, and you're feeding them every week, and you're going, man, we got to offload a bunch of this stuff because it's just
Yeah.
a constant outgo for serving no purpose for you whatsoever.
Yeah, we really feel that pain because we still purchase ours.
Yeah.
It's at
Yeah.
it's at a discounted price, but it's still almost a mortgage per month.
Yeah. Are you thinking
Yeah.
at all about maybe veering that
We-
way? I mean, I know you got to build yet, but
When we build, I'm doing it 22 by 30.
okay.
That way it'll be straight in line with our garage, and then where we set it at, will the length of it will be even with our 30 by 30 shop, and I'll just have a little walkway breezeway. But I'm gonna room it off so we have an office, the snakes and everything, a cleaning closet, a sink, and all that, and the whole back wall will be for doing our own rodents,
Okay.
and then like a
Nice.
shipping area for supplies and all that, and then I'll have one room that whenever we do this, we're gonna buy new racks. So these used racks will end up in that room, which will be our quarantine room,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
just away from where the collection is within that building.
Yeah, gotcha. Makes sense. And you kind of have to, right? I mean, it becomes a real obvious paradigm that really people should start the reverse. Get your rats in order, get your feeders all set, get that figured out and tidy,
100%.
and let that kind of determine how big you want to build your reptile side. Because
Well, I
how
know I'm
much?
not filling that up, so
Yeah.
our size.
And I kind of just mean in mindset, because really it's too easy to collect the reptile side of it and just collect it and collect it without the real idea of how much goes into the rat side of it, whether that's out of your pocket or time in the work of actually breeding the rodents. And I think if you do the rodents first, you're going to have a real good idea how many reptiles you want, like right out of the gate, because it's going to set a limit in your mind. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I don't want to do any more rodents than this, so here's my reptile cap. This is what I can feed. You know what I mean? Like a reverse mentality of it. Because, man, it's easy to go Pokemon on these things and just collect them all, and then go, well, shit, this is a lot of work.
Yeah, then you got to play Einstein and figure out how many you need and how many colonies, how many matchups to feed yours, and hope you're never short.
Right. Yeah, that's the reverse issue,
The other thing too, you were talking about doing quarantine area, and the other thing for me, so something I do, I don't know if everybody does this, but I do. I always feel like, okay, you hatch out some eggs, you get them in the incubator, you move those over to the hatchling tub. Those are pristine animals, in my opinion. Okay, there's not much that's going to pass between your normal inventory and those brand new babies. So if you keep them separated, you're not. If somebody ends up with a respiratory infection or something like that, you've got them separated. You're not going to pass that stuff off, and those babies are the ones you're selling and all that too. And I cannot wait till I can physically separate them and have sets of tools for both. You know what I'm saying? So you're not, okay, I'm feeding babies and, the subadult rack. So now I got to feed the subadults. I got to clean all the stuff and sterilize it all and then turn around and feed the hatchlings. And like I said, I don't know if everybody does that, but that's what I do. And it's a lot of work. It's so much simpler. If it's already separated, everybody's got their own things, and you can just move from station to station and be done with it,
Yeah,
Right.
I want to do a divider wall down the middle and then have a little T at the end. So they won't be enclosed on either side, but that's what it'll be. Hatchlings on one side and the adults on the other.
Yep.
Or adult.
Yeah.
But like with our pairings, with everybody doing their own things, and we plan our stuff out, we don't do I got this male and I need to put it to these 3 females in this one project and go that route like most people do to quote unquote correctly work a project.
Yeah.
We just put the 1 and 1 together. That's for that project. If we hit it, we hit it. If we don't, we don't. We'll try again later.
Yep.
Yeah, gotcha. We've kind of
Less product byproduct to deal with, and it allows us to get into a whole bunch of different things.
yep.
How many times I've been in comments on someone else's show and they talk about something, I go, oh yeah, we did one of those or this or that or whatever, and every now and then there'll be comments like, damn, you worked that too, you worked that too.
Right. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
always got an animal in everybody's project. I've noticed in the chats. You're like, oh yeah, I got one. I'm like, what in the hell do you got over there, John?
They're like that Candino. I only bought her because I bought a male 2 years prior to her. That was the hell. He's a chocolate black pastel. He's het DG, het hypo, and het Candino.
Jesus.
I've got one of those without the Candino. I'm pretty sure as a baby. I think identical. It might be het. Did you say het hypo or hypo?
Het, it's all hets. Het
Hets,
DG, het
okay.
hypo, and het Candino.
Okay, I think I've got the DG het hypo, no Candino.
Because I'd like to have a
Like-
few
like
candies
myself.
just to do a little something different that I've been
Yeah.
thinking about. But if
Agree.
which she should give it, she should be carrying both. She's a visual Candino, so I should hopefully hit one.
Yeah,
Right.
It's just he's not het Candino, he's het candy or albino.
oh, okay.
Ah.
He's got the candy side, so I can get some candy to play with.
Yeah,
Now I don't know. Is there a candy test?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way because I want to get the dark genes in it anyway.
Yeah, I'm just
I-
curious.
I
Period. I don't
remember seeing
think
one.
there is.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, the candy stuff looks so good as adults, man. I've always said I love the look of those. You know, they're not that different as a baby. A little bit, you can kind of tell, but man, as an adult, you can definitely pick out the candies out there. And I think they just got a fantastic look. It's really
Yeah.
underworked.
Like planning out our projects, you know, I'm assuming they still do this stuff in school, but older people like us, like diagramming the sentences in English class,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
reverse that, and I say this is what I want to ultimately make, which means I got to have this and this.
Yeah.
Do I have those? No. Can I make this one? Yes, I have this one and this one. Can I make this one? No. I have this, but I need to buy this one. So then I'll
Right.
put those
Yep.
together to make that step, those to make that, to eventually get to the final goal.
Yeah. 6 years later. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's-
no rush to the finish line, but yeah,
No.
I mean,
But that's
It's-
how
it-
I have to visually write them out like that to see them.
Yeah, it's really frustrating when you have all the ingredients on one side, though. It is.
Well, that's
you
what
don't-
allows. That's what allows me doing it on paper like that is I can see
Yeah.
if we have it or not.
Yeah.
right? We do that in a not as efficient way. We get together, we have our forge meeting, and Jason brings a list, I bring a list, and we start highlighting, right? Get out the orange, get out the yellow, get out the green, get out the blue, and we start highlighting animal groups. And pretty quick, we've got purple and 2 shades of colors overlapping, and we're going, God damn, there's got to be a better way, right? Because that's what really happens where I need animals from Jason's side. He also does. So what do mid-season? You're not going to be moving this. So you start culling, right? You start culling the pairings and deciding, well, it's more important we get his animals this year. And it does kind of stretch things out, but makes it a lot more fun too. Like when he hatches stuff
Yeah.
like he hatched this year, crazy 7 gene animal. And it's a DG hypo visual with paradox. The thing is nuts looking.
Yeah, that is a
What's
cool
it good for? Unsure yet, but I know
Right.
that's a powerful animal to go
Is-
to any side,
Is that one you cut on the live that
one.
night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that thing was awesome. All the
Yeah,
pairs.
it's really a cool looking animal for sure. It's got a lot
Like,
of
wasn't
paradox.
that thing weird? It was
Oh, yeah.
so weird looking,
in the egg, it looked like it had it in like 3 different areas.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Yeah, like
Yeah, I
it was
did that.
broke up where it got genes only in this third and this third, and it was like, what in the hell?
Yeah, if you go back and look on Instagram, I'm not sure if they're on YouTube or not, but if you look on Instagram, one of the reels that we did for the 15 minutes, actually showed that animal at the end, and then we had a couple pictures where you can see the whole body out in the
Okay.
light box, and you can kind of see it more. But yeah, it's a cool one. I was pretty happy with it. Like John said, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it, but it's got so many genes it'll plug into stuff for sure.
Oh yeah, it's gonna plug on either side. It's just got so much stuff, you know. I wish I had a good year last year. All normals on our forage cutting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that happens. What do you do? What do you do, Davin? It's gonna be fine. You're working with Eddie. Things are gonna pan out.
Right. You guys got some awesome animals, man.
Yeah, I use that luck whenever Chance cut Mike's twins.
Right?
Yeah.
Burnt all the luck out of Chance's cutting hands.
Right.
That was wild too. We have not hit that yet. I think we've done 50, maybe close to 60 clutches, something like that, and not hit anything odd like that. But not had the other side either, where we cut in and have a lot of deformities and issues and stuff. I mean, they've all been pretty healthy. Just no real odd standouts like twins or any of that goofy stuff going on.
Jamie's in the background saying, "We're gonna get twins this year." She said that like 3 years in a row now.
Yeah. Right. She just wants those twins for whatever reason. But.
Yeah, Chance is just a lucky shit. So like whenever when we're cutting our own eggs here, me and Bridget will usually cut one, or he may get one in there in the beginning as well. But if it's something that could be a clown or could be this or could be that, if I cut it and there ain't no visual recessive, I quit. I just let him finish off because he usually hits one or two.
Yeah.
Right, right. That's it. People do have that in it.
The sunset clutch, I think we did half and half. And the second to last one was the sunset, and he cut it.
Yeah.
So I was
Nice.
like, finish, I ain't doing it.
There you go. Lucky charm, man.
So what was the one animal that you really needed and you really wanted that you did get?
The one I really wanted was that red stripe Kiki. I wanted to see if she was G-stripe or not. Because by the time that clutch came, we had already had all our shed results, and the others had already proved out, except for the one that ended up being a hypo clown. That was a later clutch. So I was waiting on that one.
Do you still have that animal?
Yeah. We ain't listed and sold crap yet.
Well, let's take a peek at that animal, and then Jamie has a surprise for you. We're starting a brand new series here for people that return to the show. So, being a return guest, you are the lucky guinea pig tonight.
That one's a beautiful animal.
Oh man!
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Nice and clean.
Wow. So, yeah, what's crazy is like the red stripe kind of pulled the pattern back together on the Kiki.
Yeah, it's like right when it sheds, it's like rusted barbed wire.
Yeah,
really
cool.
just sharp, huh?
Mm-hmm. And I'll get the other one that one said was the Kiki and one said was not. It's right next to that one to the left. But the confusion jacked everything up. I can't tell what it is. And then the other one that is a visual G stripe, I don't know if it's cinnamon G, red stripe G, or if it's both.
Okay.
This is the one I got to test to see if it's Kiki or not. If it is, it'll be a confusion red stripe. Hey.
Going.
Yeah, that's a go. It's probably going to take a shit. Usually that's the case.
Right.
When they're running like that, a shit is right behind it. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a Kiki, dude. Because I think it's doing the same thing with the red stripe and the confusion. It's pulling that stripe back together. Instead of being that separated little arrowheads you normally see, you know?
Mm-hmm. Hey,
yeah, I think that one's G-stripe too.
Same row that was on this end.
Oh.
That's another crazy looking animal.
You got the guy with one arm reaching into the tubs there.
I know.
Hey, if he's just going to randomly swing by, put his ass to work.
And this one came out super clean. I just don't know if it's a red stripe G stripe, cinnamon G stripe, or red stripe cinnamon G stripe?
Definitely cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's got little reddish hues when it gets in the right lights.
Yeah.
So one thing about the red stripe is it will pull up that belly like that too a little bit. So I'm going to say both, if I'm guessing.
Now,
Fred?
now here's the other one, John. The other one, not counting the DG monsoon crap, but the other one I was looking forward to is the one where I don't know if it's the lace, like real lace, or if it's the more forged line
The
of
faker.
The faker lace, right? Yep.
Now,
And we
so-
have both, and I swear we have both. I'm telling you that the ones that hatched on the one side and the lace still as babies looking at them, you can't
They're-
tell.
they're-
You can
no,
as they
they're
get
identical.
older. I will admit that. Like as they get to maybe 3/4, where they're up around 1,000 grams, then it starts to become obvious. But up to that point, man, they look identical. It's crazy.
yeah.
Anyways,
No, I was just picking on you about the more forged line of it because you were griping about it.
yeah, it's annoying.
Until Mama is tested and I have it confirmed she is or isn't.
Yeah.
If she is, then I'll test the babies. But what I think it is I think it was if she's what she is, it's lace Mojave het clown, and she went to the same confusion cinnamon double het G stripe clown.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think it's a lace Mojave, possibly cinnamon. Not sure about that clown.
Okay. Well, this I gotta see.
Yeah.
I came over for the whiskey.
I see that. What is that? A
Yeah.
whiskey sour or what do you got there?
I got whiskey and ice.
Yeah.
I can't be put to work.
Only need one arm for that, for sure, man.
That's right.
Yeah, you always got some excuse.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
wow.
that's a lace animal all day.
I mean, my gut is telling me yes, that is, lace in her and in these
Yeah.
babies.
Boy, I think the cinnamon's in there too, but it is just from the coloring. But yeah, with
No,
the
it's
Mojave,
really busy for a Mojave clown though. So I'd say
Yeah.
yeah on all three. Mojave clowns are really clean and really spread, and that thing added a bunch of busyness back in. I think you got all three there, John.
Yeah.
Cinnamon lace Mojave.
Well, that just made me feel bad.
What's that?
Why is that?
You see Duval's comment?
No. Do you say
What's that?
fake lace for sure? Yep, lace.
He saw it. I couldn't even see it.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If Duval's
Yeah,
saying
that's-
yep, lace.
Nah, but my gut and some pictures I've been researching all that, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just not going to be one of them guys until it's tested and I know for sure.
Oh, absolutely. No, I don't blame you a bit. And like I say, and what's crazier is that faker animal, what we're calling faker, it's definitely a gene of some sort. So it went back to our lace stuff
First
to where
one,
it's in the babies as both copies. So it's lace because it's tested and it got that faker and it really messed with the pattern. Like those two together jacked the pattern all up.
How old was that one, John?
That one just had its second meal.
Okay.
So a month ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now here's a fresh head on the OG pied. I like what they do with it because it adds pattern. It in your little pied saddles. So I think we're going to do a little more stuff with the orange ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
really
that.
nice.
And
It adds pattern back down into the sides of the saddles,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here-
Right.
Here's the cute part about this one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
It is.
Right?
That's was that Donatello?
Right. One of them, Raphael, maybe, but yeah,
So
no, that's
that was
beautiful,
one of
man.
That was one of Bridget's pride and joy when she's been wanting one, because she bought both of those years ago as babies.
Yeah. Jamie liked it.
Yeah, well, you see Pieds, Jamie's definitely gonna be on that bandwagon.
Yeah.
The top row right under the hognose, the top row far left. It's got a heavier water bottle in it, so you got to be a little more careful. These are the one. This is the one that just crawled out yesterday. This is her.
Agree, Chris.
So I mean, this is still no shed, no nothing yet. Straight out the egg.
These are my favorites so far.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very cool, man.
They're incredible. He's got 3 of them. 3 of them. The other one we just took out of the incubator. I mean, a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
These are VPI line, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Nice.
about all our Exanthic is VPI except that one male and female. They're TSK. And that's
Is that in your clown stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
VPI we have across. We have it with DG, with Pied, Clown, and then one thing we're doing with it this year is, I mean, I'm sure people have seen the. This was the second or the last one.
Second one.
This was the one that crawled out today.
Sibling, yeah.
Yeah, very
Man.
cool, man.
Those are still cool.
Yeah, that is really
Those
nice.
Those
Nice
blacks
amount
are
of pattern.
awesome.
Is that pastel as well?
That one may have yellow belly. We're not sure.
Okay.
It had like some little coloration around the edge.
I was gonna say the edges will be real jagged on the saddles if it's yellow belly. They'll be like real craggy looking, kind of pixely.
Yeah, but I mean, people have seen the GHI Mojave Hypo, real silvery looking, real pretty snake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're doing it on the flip side of the spectrum. They're actually locked up right now as a VPI Mojave to a VPI GHI.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
That'll be cool.
So we have a GHI Mojave that we're decided not to do anything with, so she'll become available. But that's because we're trying to work the real dark VPI into the GHI Mojave.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what that turns out. To see where it picks up the super darks and where it kind of still stays highlighted. Yeah, that'd be interesting just to see what the outcome is. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of combo, not in an Exanthic.
GHI Mojave Exanthic. What was there anything else in there? That's it, right? Yeah,
It's just to make a GHI Mojave, which she has a normal female like that we're going to let go. But that was an intent, was to get some Exanthic and or hypo into her.
Mm-hmm.
But once she picked up this pair, she said, we'll let her go.
Sure. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens with that, because the dorsal on a GHI Mojave stays kind of a cream color, if you want to call it that. It's not quite white, and I'm curious to see what Exanthic does with that, if it turns it just stark white or what happens there. So
could be super cool, man.
Yeah.
It's just some little things we're trying here and there.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mike's asking if you have any VPI into sunset stuff going.
No.
Nope.
No. Okay.
The sunset, I have a female vanilla sunset that I put the GHI Firehead sunset to her last year, but she reabsorbed. And this year, probably going to put one of the Ultramel to her.
Yep. Ultra Suns are nice, man. Super nice. Can't go wrong in that route. I'm kind of on the fence with the whole sunset thing, because I feel like it does a lot with pattern that people aren't messing with so much. They're always focused on the color. You know what I mean? They always want the reds and the oranges. I want to see some of what that pattern does with other things,
Yeah.
Like a sunset puzzle, that kind of interaction where stuff gets real tweaked, There's a lot of pattern in sunset.
Yeah.
I may or may not be able to let you know Ultramel Suns here in a couple of years.
Yep. Beautiful project, man. That's a great project.
And it'll have vanilla, and there's one other recessive floating with that one.
Okay. And I have not seen Vanilla Sunset. I have to think that's nice. Yeah.
She's still locked up right now, or still paired up. Not locked, but paired up. The purple clip on the top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave those be if they're at work.
Well, I'm hoping old boy's doing his thing.
Right?
Other than that, Chance did his super pastel weirdo puzzle to that hypo het puzzle. So we did hit quite a few visuals out of that. That sunburst clutch. Let me get that. Find out which one that was.
John doesn't get a lot of chance to show his animals.
Yeah.
He's on shows a lot, but don't ever really get to see his snakes, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad he's showing them here.
Exactly, yeah.
He's got a lot of.
Yeah,
I get to see a lot of.
I'm usually doing the earbud cleaning them, doing the chats.
Right, yep. Oh, I love those things.
Trying to see the purples.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The outlines are cool.
Starburst?
Inchy, leopard, lavender, albino. I'm just trying to go see what the top stuff we chase this year. And I'll apologize to anybody in the chats because I'm old school where when you're talking to someone, you go eye to eye.
Right.
I'm missing all the chats. I don't know if the gentleman's in there, but in case he is, I'm going to show that TSK clown.
Okay.
Once you
I'm
show.
going to switch earbuds, Jay, so take over for a minute. This one's screaming at me. Low battery.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
No, just TSK clown.
No leopard. I thought so as well,
Because
Jamie.
the mom's TSK het clown and the dad is fire TSK het clown.
Yeah, that is correct. I would have instantly guessed leopard too.
Hold that one.
Coloring and pattern, but
Don't.
Yeah. I thought for sure it had leopard in it. Look at that.
yeah.
Well, we're fighting the bipolar Texas weather right now. Heater coming on and off, so I got to fix our shed. But this is
70.
no. The other day it was 74, and tonight it's supposed to be like 30.
Okay.
Oh,
But this is VPI clown versus the TSK clown.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I
can
like
definitely
the
see the
TSK
black.
one.
Yeah, the black versus the brown, right? That's always
Yeah.
what you see right away.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We talked about that. I don't know, maybe a couple shows ago. I can't remember exactly. Not too far back, but you know, there are, when you get into the VPI, not to trying to defend it, but we've seen it, man. There's VPI and there's VPI too.
Yeah.
There's some that really hold their color for whatever reason.
Sarah loves that VPI. We
Yeah.
have some of those as well. Yeah.
And that's the visual sun that came out of that clutch.
Very cool.
Huh.
How about your twins? Where you got any twins to show?
I
I got one.
I got one. You do have one.
I do have one.
So
That was a great show. That was a great
Yeah.
show doing that.
Yeah, it
So
was
those-
fun for sure.
those were mine and her highlights for mine and her stuff.
Very nice, man. A solid season, John.
And Chance loves the G stripe and the puzzles and the.
I'll show you our problem child.
Okay.
His name is Chance.
Right?
Yeah.
I was going to say, he's not home yet, is he? But
And he's
No.
not home yet.
This is our other problem child.
Doesn't eat or what?
It was born at 20 grams.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
tiny.
Oh, it's doing
Wow.
okay then. It's not 20 grams now.
Nope. Looks
No, I
like
think it was 31 or
50.
32.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
little.
But that we think is the just the pastel weirdo puzzle.
He does like those puzzles.
Yeah, it's a
20
cool snake. Man.
grams. Was it a tiny egg?
It was a smallish egg, and then it was boobed on one side.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know, and the twins that I had with those DG pinstripes, you remember that twin was so small. Those twins were so small. And
Yeah.
and one of them is almost the size of the rest of them now, and the other one is just about still about half the size, just not growing as much, but so sweet. Just a great animal. So
Oh.
Yeah.
catch up.
Here's Chance's biggest excitement of his clutches.
Oh, cool.
Oh man, that is cool. I can see why.
Yeah. Look at those stripes.
Yeah, that's crazy. I like
So
it.
what all's in that try?
What would you think?
Oof, man. I mean, that's where I start losing track is in these things because it's such a pattern.
Pastel.
All the way down to the belly. Look at that pattern of the belly on this backside.
Yeah, that's all it is, Jamie.
Pastel tri-stripe.
Just a pastel tri-stripe.
Really?
That's how much contrast.
Wow.
Nice.
Wild.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Nothing else in that thing, huh?
No. And the pairing was a pastel lesser het tri to a cinnamon double het ultramel tri-stripe. So this is that clutch I was talking about earlier. So this one we think is just pastel lesser.
No.
Man, that belly is way up there.
The only thing
Right.
else could be cinnamon. That was the only thing left in the pairing.
Huh.
That's not a tri-stripe?
Yes, this one is.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, pastel lesser tri-stripe. Yes, agree with that. I was like, how can that
that's
not be
so
tribe?
cool.
Oh,
I
sorry.
see it in the neck.
I catch it now where I just said pastel lesser.
I really, really like that tri-stripe.
Hey, Vince.
Yeah, it's a cool gene, man.
Yeah.
Vance, good to see you, man.
We don't have any tri-stripe, do we?
No, it was one we never got into.
And this one is the one that we're confused on whether it's the visual, which it probably is, but I'm going to test it because I got to test everything I got to test the 3 non-visuals for sure and test everything for ultramel. Come here.
They'll poop on you.
Yep. Nice.
Dang it.
That looks lesser.
Oh, it's definitely lesser. I just wonder if it's just lesser cinnamon.
I think it is because the mom, another female we have is just a cinnamon lesser that's het pied, possible het albino. And it's got the same greenish tone and all that this has. And pattern's really, really similar.
But it could be the het tri kind of goofing with it for sure.
Yeah, that's why we're not sure if it's head influence on that one or if it's visual. I'm leaning visual as it grows, but not sure.
Yeah.
That's a pretty snake too, man.
Now the biggest issue clutch we had this year is Bridget.
Okay.
I told her like it ain't like I'm saying, hey, don't do that, being a pecker or nothing. Just hey, don't do that because we're screwed if you do.
Yeah.
It was her black head, black pastel, red jean ringer jean, het hypo, and she bought a female later that she wanted to prove his hypo with. So she got a pastel fire spot nose hypo.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna make a mess for sure.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
I mean, pretty stuff.
RGI. I'm gonna have to go to Charlie and see who's got the most
Yeah.
tests we can get to figure all this stuff out.
Right?
Right.
But she did make one badass snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Well,
let's
you
see it.
better get it. You can't just
Val's
say
got
it.
the name sewn up with silver. What was it? Silver bullet or
Silver Surfer.
Several surfer.
Silver.
Yeah.
That's what she calls it, just as a nickname, not for a
Gotcha.
project name.
Gotcha. Okay. Michael looks so happy with that whiskey in his hand.
Oh, yeah. I
Right?
got somebody
I am.
else here wants to say hi to y'all. Oh Lord.
How you doing, Sarah?
Good. How are you guys?
Good, good.
She's been yapping with Bridget over there. I said, "Come over here and say hi to everybody."
So you got to go easy on him, Sarah. I don't know what you did to mess that shoulder up, but
Keep
you just
smart,
calm
right?
down. A,
Smarted off, right? I hope you're driving.
Smart enough. I
I
know
hope
better.
you're driving the golf cart, right?
Yeah, smarted off twice apparently.
he didn't listen the first time.
He don't understand. No means no.
Right.
But this is the one she made.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Very nice.
I love gray snakes also.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah. Look at that
Um,
chaining on the side.
I think
You know what's funny though? I don't think
it's
Blackhead's in there.
All
I
right,
don't
well,
think so.
shot me down already. I thought it was, but
I think it's black.
or maybe it's black pastel then. But I think it's
Yeah.
the the black pewter hypo, and I thought Blackhead was in it.
I think
Yeah,
it's
I
the
would-
spot nose getting crazy, you know?
Yeah, the spot nose, I don't know if it is or not. Then the head washed out.
Yeah.
So this clutch will be with us for a while till we can figure stuff out. If it turns out we can only test for 4 of the genes, then that's what they'll get priced as that we don't keep, and somebody gets bonuses
Where does
maybe.
it go?
Yeah.
Right.
We'll have to watch.
And
we'll have
don't
to-
take. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we'll have to watch and see what you get for results on that, because I am pretty confident there's no blackhead, but you never know, man. With that head washed out, even the spot nose is like just a crapshoot. So
Ah,
Devin
look
says
at Devin says
blackhead.
blackhead. Yeah, and
Devin
don't take
says
my word.
blackhead.
I'm just guessing, but
no,
Well, I
Devin,
mean,
Devin
Well, there's
would be.
pastel, fire, and hypo that can lighten. So
Yeah, Devin would be a better eye for that for sure. So
yeah, most of what I see in blackhead kind of pushes things apart, and that was so tight and jumbly. I could be wrong, could be completely wrong.
So the one thing that you do notice if there's black pastel is that pattern is really, really wonky for black pastel. It looks like it,
But
it's
with
like
spot
it-
nose,
it's
it
like
gets
it's broken.
wild.
Yeah, it's like it's broken up too. So
Yeah, that's an interesting animal, man. I'd be very curious to hear what the tests tell you. But
Devin says pinching of side pattern.
okay,
okay, yeah, man, I don't know. That was just my rough guess, and it's always a guess. If I'm guessing genes, guys, do not take my word for it.
yeah, don't send us
I'm
the shed test money.
guessing.
Don't
But
send us the shed test money.
John, you're going to be our guinea pig tonight. We're at that point. Actually, yeah, we're a little past that point, but I'm glad we got to see the animals we got to see.
Yeah, me too.
You're our guinea pig. What we're doing with returning guests is we're going to keep a running tally, and it's going to be the running points
Trivia.
leader on trivia. And it's just simple trivia. It's just all over the board. It's pop culture. It's sports. It's whatever. Trivia questions. Instead of the hot seat, we're not going to hot seat you again because we've done it. You've been on the show. And then we're going to keep a running total for Trivia Champ on returning guests. So if our guest comes back, they get the trivia quiz, man. Are you ready? It's still going to kind of feel like the hot seat.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right. And you do got to kind of explain your answer and why. So
But you don't really have to be smarter than a 6th grader because I had to know all the
Thank
answers.
God.
right. So they're not super difficult, but we thought it'd be fun just to keep a running tally of who the current trivia leader is. So it's going to be based on best of Jamie's questions.
Because there's been
All right,
a lot
guys.
of learning Going
Oh
back
yeah,
to
here we
the computer, Big Chief tablet.
Yes, absolutely. Here we go, man. Good luck. We're not even going to give you the hot seat intro. We're just going to go straight to rapid round trivia time, guys.
That
We're
worked.
not doing the hot seat? Okay. Trivia.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. What animal is fastest on land?
Cheetah.
Correct. Which ocean is the largest?
Shit. Indian?
Nope.
Nah, be Pacific. Yeah.
Pacific. Number 3. How many strings does a standard guitar have?
6.
Correct. How many sides does a hexagon have?
6.
Correct. What year did World War II end?
Was it 40? 44?
Close.
45?
Yep, 45. What instrument has 88 keys?
Piano?
Correct. What holiday celebrates the end of slavery in the United States? He's got helpers in the background.
We got some fucking hens over there is what we got.
What holiday celebrates the end of slavery in the U.S.? It's a fairly new holiday.
I don't know, would it be Juneteenth?
That's correct. Which U.S. state has the most active volcanoes?
Ah, shit. Washington?
Nope, it's Alaska.
Ah.
Which country gifted the
That's why I
Statue of
didn't listen to y'all.
Liberty to the U.S.?
What's that?
Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
France.
Correct. And the last question, what metal has the highest electrical conductivity?
Copper.
It's silver.
I'll be damned.
Was that fun? I had
It was.
fun.
It was, and I could answer over half of it. At least I don't feel cold.
So 10 questions, you got 7 correct. Good job.
All right. Quick, easy, keeping
Solid.
score. You're sitting at a solid 70%. That's going to be tough to beat. I'll be honest. I think that's going to be tough to
Straight
beat.
C student.
Yeah, and you had a squad of people that were absolutely zero help over there. I heard all kinds of wrong answers out of that group.
I was ignoring them.
We got to
The
give
only
them a
one
tough
that was
time.
right was Mike said 45. He kept going 45, 45, but I didn't think it lasted so long.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the
gave
one
you-
I would have missed too, because I thought in my head 44. I'm thinking 44 too. So
Yep, same.
I know
I
it
had
went on for a few
44.
more years, but I didn't think it went that far.
yeah.
I gave you that point
Thank you.
because I kind of like that.
So yeah, running trivia champ. You've got the throne for at least 3 or 4 weeks till we get somebody that's a repeat back in. So you can hold on to that as a feather in your hat.
There
As-
you go.
Maybe a pigeon feather, but a feather nonetheless, you know.
I'm going to start talking shit in the chats.
Yeah, there you go.
Right? There you go. So nice job, man. Nice job. Had to mix something up in the hot seat, something that gives Jamie a chance to interact, and we get some yucks out of that. But yeah, I don't know what 26 looks like for you other than hognose, and a chance at sear. Do you
I
have
have a
something really on the
question.
horizon for ball python projects? Is there something?
And I'm putting that Xanthic clown, to the VPI Xanthic clown, to the double het DG Monsoon for future stuff. And we're gonna work several different avenues on the tri-stripes. Some
Okay.
of them potential for a hypo tri, ultramel tri. If the tri-stripe posset pied I have, if she is posset and the male is a actual double visual male, which we'll find out with this pairing, then tripods.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see.
He's already done the deed a couple times.
Try hypos would be cool.
Yeah, hypo tries are nice. I don't know if I've ever seen a tri-stripe pied.
Well, this is assuming that it is, which they don't have the test, so I'm pairing it.
Oh man, I love that.
Wow, that is nice. Yeah.
But Eric thinks it is too.
Man, that is cool. I like that it kind of brings a puzzle pattern into a pied. That's wild. Okay.
So we're running several different tri projects, and like I say, she'll still do some of her pieds because we're going to need them for the tables to try to get money for rats.
Yep.
But she's thinning them down to run those 5 hog projects. Reason being is, they say 10 to 12 average, and about 60% of them, for rough numbers, can double clutch.
Okay.
So you're looking at 50, probably potentially 75, 80 of those.
Wow.
Gotcha.
And we still got 18 left over from 17 or 18 left over from last year that are just het tri. Or I'm sorry, het albino. But it's like conda and normals. So I mean, it was basic stuff.
Yeah. But did you have a decent turnaround on the stuff you did produce? I mean, they sell fairly well, right?
We only took them to the one show. They've never been listed anywhere, and we sold one of them. So we're just growing them up right now. But I mean, literally, the box they're in is about this wide and about that tall. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 of those little pencil. Put him back up, please. 24 of those little pencil trays. That's literally the room it takes up to house 20 babies, and they all eat little pinkies, so it's nothing.
Yeah.
But this was the creme de la creme or whatever of mine from last year. Huh?
Kevin.
Oh, that one. I'm sorry. Not this one. Hey, Pecker.
You betcha.
Oh, Spicy Mike was talking. Yeah, he said that tri-stripe pied was tri-stripe in his thoughts. Wow, that's pretty.
These are the two.
Oh, that was Mike.
I like the darker one.
Yeah, and it's got one less.
The only difference is one of them's got Arctic, the other one's Arctic Conda.
Huh. Very cool.
Wow.
They're so weird looking.
Yeah, the mom's night in the refrigerator, but she is I think we showed her on the first show, but she's just a bright hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Mike's vote was tri-stripe on the pied. So
Yep.
there you go.
Yep, he says expands the striping in the saddles, and that's kind of what I was getting at with that puzzle pattern in the saddles almost. It's very cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
And we try to get everybody we sell a snake to, if it's got potential to be holding something else recessive, we try to keep as detailed records and try to get them to give us a name, number, email. That's just a conda.
Now it's het albino.
Okay.
Well, yeah, het albino. But
But she was supposed to be albino. They were supposed to prove albino.
yeah, the mother was supposed to have been het albino, and
No, the dad.
or whichever. One of them was supposed to be a het albino, and we had two clutches of 9 and not a single albino.
Yeah.
So Duval wants.
But almost
go ahead, Jay.
Trying to keep those as detailed as we do is I've already called and or contacted 4 different people that gave us that data because hypo was hiding in one, which was the one that proved hypo.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let that individual know, or those 3, and then another one had the G stripe in it.
Okay.
Duval's asking what do you want next for for hognose? Is there anything out there that you want that you don't have?
I don't think there's a. You ain't missing no genes you need, right? But one, they're growing them up. Is she's got a 1-1 to go for super Arctic Swiss chocolates.
Ooh, that's what I was going to ask next is do you have anything in that Swiss chocolate stuff?
We got a 1-1, but no, he was asking. They were asking about a gene you don't have.
Oh,
Yeah.
But they won't be ready this year. It'll be next year.
I want to
Gotcha.
glow worm, but that's a super Arctic.
But that's all her project. That's why I stumble trying to remember what everything is.
Right. Same way if somebody asks me about geckos, I'm like,
Yeah, I got
ask
that
Jamie.
one male, one female. And that's it.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. You guys had a couple of geckos that were paired. Did you get babies?
Nada.
No.
Unless
Okay.
you ate them.
And unless she ate the eggs before we found them.
Well, I don't know. Do they eat their eggs? I've
No,
never
I
heard
don't
that.
think so.
I don't think so.
No. No, some snakes will definitely do that. I don't think the geckos do, but
No.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't know. I may mess with them later in the summer and see if we can get one out of it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But with all this other stuff, we'll already be hitting. So we'll see if I want to even try it or not.
Yeah.
so any announcements out there that people might not know? I know that I would like to hear about Chance's graduation and his new position and all of that. I don't know if everybody's aware of what went on with Chance through the fall and winter here, but if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. He finally graduated the academy. The way it works is strange. You go to an academy, okay, you graduate for the sheriff academy.
Mm-hmm.
He took a final on Thursday to see if he was going to pass the class so he could walk on Friday afternoon or evening. But on Friday morning, he had to go back and take the state test to make sure he could pass the state test to actually be a licensed officer.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So he passed everything, he got it, but it's just weird because you can pass the class and the academy, but not pass that test and still not be a cop.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So really
Wow.
hinges on you just passing that final test, really.
And then he had to wait for a slot, which didn't start till January 4th. So he finished out last year working in the jail still. So he actually got lucky because the jail was 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and a rotating shift to get his full 80 hours in a 2-week period. But now that he's done this, and right now he's got 4 months of field training to do. So, of course, it's on the day shift just for the training portion.
Yeah.
Sure.
But the way this particular county works that he works for, because it's not the one we live in, they either work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 10-hour shifts, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
So he'll get 3 days off every week.
Yeah.
What's he going to try
Nice.
to do shift wise, or does he have an option there? Does he like the night shift kind of deal, or?
He kind of likes it, but I'd prefer him on the day shift, at least for long enough to figure out what he's supposed to do before he goes into the little bit more dangerous
Yeah.
dreams.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. That was going to be my next thing to pass along is like, and I know as parents, you guys have said it a million times, but head on a damn swivel. There are a lot of kooks out there. Something that seems like a simple everyday task can turn really strange anymore, it feels like, so just prayers and thoughts for him to be safe out there every day, above everything else.
And actually tonight he was going to try to be on the show, but he wasn't sure because he had to do an evidence training class and he didn't know if he'd be able to get back by the start. And I said, well, you can come on after it starts. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Well, then he texted earlier. He's doing a ride along tonight with one of his buddies because that guy's going to go actively serve an active warrant. And Chance wanted to experience that. So he went on the ride along with him.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, all those firsts are going to be horrifying for parents,
Yeah.
man.
Right.
Active warrants and going after this and that. And it's like, you want them to have that experience. You want them to be prepped for it. But at the same time, you got to got to be chasing around the back of your mind, doesn't it? A little bit, like.
Yeah, I just don't think about it.
Yeah, he's like, thanks, John. I was good
Yeah,
till now.
right.
Yeah, you know, I
It's
don't.
always there. You just don't harp on it.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. True. So yeah, thoughts and prayers with them every day, man. That's a job that not a lot of people want to step into anymore because the world's just gotten so weird, right?
Yeah,
Like
but ever
stuff.
since he was a little kid, like middle school, he'd watch like Forensic Files, CSI, that kind of stuff, those shows, and having a degree and all that. I told him he ought to go into criminal investigation, get into CID.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, really. Probably love it, man.
And when we got to talk with the sheriff after they swore him in, it was just the three of us talking with him. And he even suggested the same thing. Well, with your degree, go upstairs and go work CID.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The only thing he was
Absolutely.
pissed off about with the academy, which at himself, was he shot 248 out of 250 with a pistol, 248 or 49 out of 50 with a shotgun, and 246 with his or 246 with a pistol, 248 with his AR, and then 248 with a shotgun. He was just mad he didn't get perfect.
He was upset. Oh, jeez. That's
Yeah,
pretty
those
good
are
score,
great,
man.
great numbers.
But
how did
with
he?
A pistol's awesome.
Yeah, the critical question is how did he do when it came to tossing the dwarf, though? Did he get those numbers up a little bit? Because I
highly doubt it.
That is so funny.
Only if it was a baby
practicing.
dwarf.
If it was a baby.
Right.
He asked that. He was like, is what did he say? Is it a
He said, are you talking a baby or a full grown?
Is it a baby dwarf?
Whenever y'all said
That was too good.
Y'all said grown, he was like, well, if you grab him by his feet, spin him around. But the funny thing with you asking that question is it had only been 6 or 8 months prior to that we went and watched micro wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, that's too good. Yeah, you don't want a perfect score exactly. You know.
Right.
That's kind of what I thought is, if you get perfect score, then they know you can shoot.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that's wild, man. So congrats to him for sure. And again, continued thoughts on him going into that shift every day, man. But we need more decent people in that role. I think it's gotten a lot of flack, obviously, through the different garbage that's gone on in the last couple decades with things that have gone wrong and people that shouldn't have that job maybe having it. And let's be honest, skewed media too, right? That just warp things so badly. You don't even know what's real at some point. So
yeah, but if you just go down to the simple, follow the freaking commands.
Yeah.
None of this shit would ever happen.
Use your head.
Yeah.
Use your head.
But it doesn't go that way, and you put your hands together and you hope for the people doing their job. You know what I mean? I worry about them, not the public he encounters. I worry about chance. You know what I mean? So.
You better learn to fight.
Yeah, true.
I told him, I said, man, that's why you got that pepper spray. Bust that out as soon as you get the opportunity. The gun is the last resort. He goes, man, it sucked whenever they sprayed us, and I know what it feels like. Right. I said, you can do that or get your ass whooped. It's your choice.
Yeah. Anybody in the military.
I'm going to spray them and then grab.
Anybody that went through boot camp gets a good appreciation for
CS
gas, pepper spray. Yeah.
Get a whole face full of that.
It works.
Oh, yeah.
Not fun.
So, yeah, man, it's going to be a fun 26. Hopefully, I mean, I'd like to get to Sear, but I'd also like to do Daytona because we missed it last year. I just want the vacation days down there. Warm, beach, just get out of here for a bit and spend a couple days. If we could catch up with you guys there, it would be awesome. But if you do get the Sear deal and you lock that in somehow, let us know, because I'm not opposed to just hitting Sear for the sake of being at Sear either. Definitely got to reconnect, though, man.
Oh,
for
definitely.
Sure.
And I will probably gripe about it and stay liquid the whole time, but I do want to that ice crappie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And mainly the whole point of that is,
But I ain't going till it's that thick.
right? We were just out there, and it wasn't quite thick enough to drag out the full comfy shack and, you know, pickup truck and all that. So we just did a pop up, and it was a little chilly, but I think you'd enjoy it. I think you'd enjoy the atmosphere more
But
so
you
than
know
the
what the
fishing.
I'd love
most
to go do
chilly
it.
part was? When I had to go to the bathroom.
It's a little breezy out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get you one of them shower curtains in the corner, drill another hole, and put a hose through it.
Right?
Hose in the
I
front.
almost kicked the boys out of the pop-up so I could go to the bathroom.
Like we got to go stand outside for her to use the restroom, but
Yeah.
Yeah, one year
Yeah.
I know Chris from BNS has talked about it, but one year I would like to go a few days early or stay a few days late and go just drive around the Everglades at night and try to see if we can catch anything.
Yeah.
Bridget
Yep.
absolutely won't do that, but I want to go do it.
Yeah. The only thing you really got to be watching for the damn moccasins, man. The alligators, I mean, that's a thing, right? But telling you, at least the area we were in, they were so thick.
yeah.
And people, you always see the videos like people say snakes don't chase you. I'm telling you right now, I experienced it. The moccasins will come at you. If they're out in the open and you're out in the open, they will come at you. They'll come directly at you. So
Yeah.
take that.
Absolutely.
Figure that one out.
Yeah, and we grew up down there, you know, in the edge of the Everglades, the outskirts, and that's where we ran around barefoot as kids and stuff. But you're constantly aware that stuff's around you. You know, it's a different thing that I'd be a little nervous about it now, knowing how slow and uncoordinated I am now compared to as kids running around. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd trust myself in some of those situations, you know.
Yeah, this is that lace Mojave. I mean, everybody knows what a Mojave het clown looks like.
Yep.
This is what she's supposed to be, the lace Mojave.
I'm not sure on
yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
No,
I can't
that's
tell.
that's
You think
definitely
so?
lace. Yeah.
What does she weigh?
Wiz thought it was because of the separation of the aliens and then the little bit of white coming up.
Yeah, but look at those big pocks in the belly line. There's huge pocks and blank marks, you know.
Oh yeah, I can
Yeah.
see them there in the middle now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
She's about 1450 now. Because hers are the ones that only had the 2 meals.
Okay.
She's still on the
Yeah.
feed her small, not to stretch her too much,
Yeah.
and let her get back up to solidity.
yeah, absolutely.
But whenever
Absolutely.
she laid, or before she laid and bred and all that, I think she was almost 1600.
That's good size. Looks like the one he got from Chris, he says out there.
Was that a lace, Greg?
Ours
I don't
came from Brian Carter at BC's.
Okay.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
But other than that, we're fixing to make a list, and I'm gonna drop them in those chats of the adults we'll be getting rid of, and it's only simply for the simple fact that, you know, like we say, we do the 1-1. If we hit what we need, then we don't worry about the parents no more because we have other plans for that baby we hit in the future, so we don't need those parents.
Right.
So it's that situation. It's not. I mean, some of them, granted, or whenever we first 1 or 2 years we got in and we are getting the stuff we shouldn't have been getting.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them are that, but some of them, like the normal double het VPI clown, she proved VPI and she proved clown, but not in the same animal. Then the fire het clown that was possible hypo that we got the hypo clown from, she'll probably be available. And then the fire double het clown pied, I'll probably let her go because I have an OD Inchy double het growing up.
Duval says, I'll prove her out.
He'll prove her out for you.
And
So,
they're going to a OD YB leopard clown het pied.
nice. So for those people curious, John, is there a place people can go? You said you hadn't done the Morph Market thing. You want people to just hit you up on Instagram Just message you direct?
Honestly, if anybody goes to our Instagram page, I know it sucks because you got to scroll, but we put every single one of these pairings on there.
Okay.
Names mom, names dad, the genes, what they
Nice.
are.
Yeah.
I try to have them where you see the mom on the clutch, and the only thing I sucked at was updating the baby pictures after the sheds.
It's
Yeah.
a lot. It's a lot to do that.
It is. We're horrible about it. Yeah.
I did a first pass the other day and did, I think, 80 something babies of a first pass ID. I still got to go back and sex them and photos and all that.
Wow.
But I got all the adults finally in husbandry. I just got to get the baby rack in there for the holdbacks, and then these got to be sexed and final IDs, and then whatever we don't have to wait on shed test for, they're going to go on Morph Market and on reptile ads.
Okay. Nice. You're getting.
But I'll be honest with you, I'm going to use the pet quality early entry level for Morph Market, and I'm going to use the early entry investment side up on reptile ads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Liking the looks of reptile ads, or is it the nice conversion straight from husbandry? Do you use husbandry? I should ask that.
I just started it.
Okay.
I've had it for.
I
had the freebie thing for a couple months. I hit Zach up and said, "Hey man, go look. I ain't done nothing since the original login. Can you set me back up?"
Yeah. That's why you're saying you got to get your rack set up and stuff in there yet, right?
Yeah.
You'll really like that once you get going.
But the reptile ads, I just like the fact that they're not going to worry about the auction side of it.
Right.
Yeah. Luckily, we got Mitzi on payroll as usual. She's got your stuff up there, so.
Right.
Yeah,
Appreciate Mitzi for sure.
Thanks, Mitzi.
I don't know if she's seen them yet, but I just sent her some pictures on her IG. Her being Cajun and Bridget being Cajun.
Yeah.
It looks like the Zulu parade came through our house and threw up for all the Mardi Gras stuff she's got.
Right. Exactly.
There's so much glitter around the house. I mean, there's still some on the table here that it's going to look like I went to a strip club for the next week.
Yeah, man, I would kind of like to do that. I don't know about right now, but I'd like to do it again. I did it back in, I think it was 93 or 4, and that was an experience. I'll just say that. It was definitely an experience. I won't ever forget Mardi Gras, New Orleans.
Yeah, I did it in 97, the same year I met her. When I first got out, I went out with another friend. We got a place right there on Bourbon. And we got there before it started, or not on Bourbon. It was, what's the one on Canal Street? Marriott? I think it's the Marriott right on Canal, just around the corner. Yeah. We got there the night before it started and did not leave till the day it was over.
That's awesome. Oof. Did you have a balcony or a ground level? Or
no, but he had a buddy that was in cahoots with Miller Lite somehow. So they had a balcony at Bourbon and Royale, or Bourbon and Delphine, one or the other.
That's the best, man.
And you go over there, they give you all the free stuff to throw out. Beer's free. Everything was free.
Wow.
Good Lord. That's a death sentence for me.
That's a death sentence.
In fact, her VPI pies that are just crawling out, the mother's name is Nola for New Orleans, and the dad is Razoo for one of the little clubs we'd go to. We'll go to that one and Acme Oyster Bar to eat, and we'll go to Bourbon Street Blues Clubs. Those are our main haunts when we go.
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
Then her yellow belly pied, her name is Dauphine.
Oh, cool.
Here you go. Mark likes those VPI pies. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a project that needs to be worked.
Blah, 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 blah. Male that I told her not to use. His name's Gumbo.
That fits.
Right? Funny. Shrimp gumbo, shrimp jambalaya. You got shrimp scampi.
Barbecued shrimp.
Uh-huh. Yep. Way to go, Bridget. You got a cheerleader over there, Bridget.
Oh, Mike.
It's got to be Sarah typing away.
Mike. Well, it's Mike. It's their account. So they're Mike or they both access the same one. They don't have it separated.
Yeah. Right.
Hey, cuz.
Oh, hi, Lace.
Good to see you, Lace. Congrats again.
We both call each other cuz because of the last names.
Right?
Yeah.
White.
Absolutely. So yeah, man, it's always good to catch up. We definitely need to catch up in person. It's not the same as sitting around throwing poker chips and dollars at each other and drinking and having a good time, but it's great to catch up always, man.
Yeah, I definitely want to
sure.
hang out with y'all somewhere, even if it's a reptile show or even not, but hang out
Hell
with y'all.
yeah, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an
But
open
I want to do something just to see how many people were either on live to the end. I'm assuming almost the end right now.
We're getting there. Yep. We
Yeah.
got to be almost getting there for those
Or-
East Coast people.
Or if they're on the rewind or replay gang and got to the end. Anyone that puts in Mofo fam or Morph Forge fam, we can agree on a price and whatever, but if they know that, I'll knock another 10% off.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Mofo fam.
no code, no go.
There you go. Appreciate that.
Make them get to the end for your view hours.
Yeah.
And the trivia. So they got a 250 trivia chance. That's the one thing we're going to have you stick around
Yep.
for. All you East Coast people too, everybody that hung out. Static Morphs, $250 credit, and $10 to throw more into your Forge coin pot. Jamie, don't ABC us. What do you got?
Oh, crap.
She's got an
Oh,
ABC set
I
up.
have
Oh,
an
man.
AB.
Okay, AB. John, it's always up to the guest which one we go with, A or B.
Which one's the easiest one? In your
We
opinion?
want the harder one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Do the other one.
Yeah.
Well, you got 250 on the line. It's not just the normal week.
I don't know because to me they're both equal. Because I was listening to every word you said. Okay.
Go B.
B. Okay. When John was explaining how many ball pythons they have 120 keeper breeder ball pythons. How many of those 120 are visual recessives?
Oh, man.
Ooh, I
Wow,
know this one.
Jamie.
It's a toughie, but I know this one, I think.
Okay, I got it wrote down too.
Okay.
Nice. We can verify with the man himself. So yeah, 250 credit, guys. Static Morphs.
Here we go. This, I believe, is the correct answer.
That's
Well-
what I had.
Yeah.
That's it. Nice.
Yeah.
Good
Congrats,
job, Mark.
Actual visuals 13. I wrote down 15. I was including the hats.
Ah, okay.
I-
Yep.
So
Visual we're looking for.
13 is the answer.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay.
Nice job, Mark.
Congratulations,
Jackpot.
Mark. You win $250 credit to Static Morphs and $10 in Forge coin.
He's got some in the pot, so he's just gonna pile that 10 Forge on, and he's gonna hit up Eddie for some stranger project animals, I'm sure. And
Right?
John said it live here, guys. Mofo fam. However you want to put that in, either it's the replay gang or we're going to go back and review this. I've already seen 2 pop in there. 10% off, and you're talking about anything they contact you on, John.
I'm saying if I list something somewhere, even if they hit me up before that, we'll agree on a lower price anyway. But if it's something listed, they talk whatever, we go to a lower price. Once we agree on a price, then I'll take the 10 off if they have that coupon
Nice.
Very
Very nice.
deal.
Very nice.
Awesome, man.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you very much. That's cool
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to, because we can't do it, you're going to have to give Bridget a hug. Going to have to hug Chance when he comes home. I know that's weird for dudes, but I don't care how big they get, they're still your kid.
Hey, I'll still
So hug him. Yep, when he gets home. And Mike and Sarah, too. I know they swing by enough, and we can't do it. So physically do that for us, please. Anything else you want to shout out there before we let everybody off the hook here, John? Bridget.
Hi. I
Or
tried to
Bridget.
keep the dog quiet. I gave her a toy and she just tore it up.
Oh, okay.
Man.
That's always
It's
a
one of those
bummer.
puzzle ones where she has to move them around to get to the tree.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, we had to do that because she'd woof them down otherwise. But
Yeah. Now all her little squeaky toys, she'll tear them up immediately and pull the squeaker out, throw it on the ground, then she just leaves the toy and never touches
Yep.
it.
Mission
Yeah.
accomplished, right? Yep.
yeah, absolutely.
No, but
Yeah.
that's everything, John. I don't have anything else.
Perfect, man.
Nothing more than prayers to Bosa.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Very nice, Mark. We can get a hold of him and let him know that you won that for him. We'll give him the 250 credit, and we'll throw some in his Forge Coin pot, too.
Appreciate it.
Very cool of you, Mark. Good thoughts, man. Good vibes to you, sir. But yeah, we had a gecko person next week. Still might make it, but we didn't do his ending reel because he's not positive. He couldn't confirm with us he's going to make it. He was scheduled a long time ago, and I think it slipped off his calendar.
No,
Otherwise-
he moved and had to reschedule, and now I don't know
Yeah,
what's happening this.
and it got weird because it was quite a while ago. I mean, it was way back.
Yeah.
And he was on the calendar, but anyway, we don't know if he's going to make it next week or not. If he doesn't, we'll definitely still be here. We're still going to be doing something. Hell, we might even bring John back and Bridget and Mike and Sarah. No, I wouldn't do that to John 2 weeks in a row, but appreciate everybody that hung through this. Thank you guys. Thoughts and prayers to the Bosa family and all of the stuff they're going through. If you have the ability and you can make it out Friday, stop by Gene Wars. Donate, bid, whatever you got to do. It's going to a fantastic cause and a fantastic family in person. So much love, everybody out there. 2 days left, and we got a weekend ahead of us for all those working stiffs. You know, we look forward to that still. So appreciate you, John. Hang out with us for a little bit, but everybody else, you're off the hook, man. We're getting the heck out of here. Have a good night.
I'll take a break while y'all say bye.
Yeah, peace and love, guys. See everybody later.
Good night, everybody.